Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Banner Boy Games, back with another video here. And today I want to talk about my experience working in IT for a school district. To start off with, this video is just going to be freestyle. It's not scripted or anything. I'm just going to talk straight from the top of the head. But man, I've been at the school district for almost a year and a half now, and coming from corporate to working for a school district, let me just say it definitely was a shocker, especially when it comes to budgets and politics and bureaucracy and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, in corporate, you do have politics, but man, working for a school district, you run into a lot of red tape and politics, especially with resources. Like, I understand corporate has budgets and things that they have to do and budgets that they have to stay within, but it's definitely challenging, especially for the school district that I work for. It's a Title I district, and if you don't know what Title I mean, you can look it up. But essentially, Title I is a low-income, heavily government funding. Receives more government funding than an average school district, and that definitely sometimes can make quite the challenge. So budget is really one thing. Like, when I came into the school district, being in corporate, I'm so used to having like certain resources. And then when I came to the school district, it's like, oh no, we don't have that. Or, oh wait, we got to wait and see due to budgets, this, that, and the other. And then when you're working for a school districts can only do business. Like, a lot of them have like contracts with certain vendors. So just like with you and I, we'll go, straight to Amazon, Walmart and buy something. With school districts, certain parts and stuff that you may need and resources that you may need can only be purchased from vendors. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of red tape. Like I said, I remember when getting there, and I do see that teachers, I see why teachers, sometimes come out of their own pocket and buy supplies. Because to be honest, I've had to do that. Like, when I first got hired in IT for the school district, I didn't have tools. So I had to end up bringing my own tools from home. Some of the stuff I just had to end up, purchasing on my own just to make my life and my job a lot easier, because I would have to go through a process just to get simple tools to do my job. Like, for instance, I had to clean computers one time and they didn't have compressed air. So just to get the school district to, or at the time, the campus, I started off, let me back up. I actually started off as a school or campus employee before I went to the district level. So I was basically a campus IT guy. And I remember when I needed compressed air, and in order to get compressed air, I had to go to the front office, fill out paperwork just to get cans of compressed air purchased so I can clean out their computers. Like I said, if that's not red tape, I don't know what it is. Filling out paperwork just to get small things like that. It's definitely been some challenges, but at the same time, I do enjoy helping the teachers, with their technology needs. You meet a lot of wonderful people of all different backgrounds. You get to help the students and stuff like that, technology needs. There's a lot of great teachers. And then, not to be mean or anything, but some teachers that you come across a wide variety of personalities, what I'm trying to say. And some of them are, they're willing to be self-sufficient. And then you got some that you actually have to baby. And let me say one thing, common sense is not common. And you will run across that sometimes in certain, I guess that's with any job, not only school districts, but just in IT in general, where common sense is not common. You will have some users that'll kind of make you think they're kind of cuckoo and out of there. Some of the teachers, like I said, I've ran across have been nice, and some of them, it's hard for them to follow basic instructions, and you kind of think like, man, these are the people that's teaching our kids today. But yeah, the main thing that sticks out is really budget. If you can get in a good school district that doesn't have, extreme budget issues, they all seem to have budget issues, but extreme budget issues, I would highly suggest that you get with a school district that has more financial and more resources overall, because Title I districts are definitely a challenge. Of the good thing, like I said, is the people you meet. Plus, if you're a single guy, school district is a good way to meet the ladies. Yeah, but I mean, man, it definitely was a culture shock. So man, like I said, it's definitely a lot different than corporate IT. Of especially when you have to provide your own resources. One thing that I do not like about the district that I work for is that I'm an organized person. I believe in planning and testing things before you implement it out. This district that I work at does not believe in planning things out ahead of time. Especially when it comes to IT, you're rolling things out across the network and district wide. They doing it in real time. It's like they're figuring out stuff as they go, which can make your job a lot stressful. And a lot of times, due to their lack of planning, sometimes we having to work weekends, or you might have to work after hours, which sometimes can really piss you off, because sometimes I just want to vent my frustration, because it's like, had they would have planned these things out and test things out and just be more organized, we wouldn't have to spend after hours doing things. I don't mind being after hours and spending after hours, but I don't like having to do it just to make up for your piss poor planning. And that's just being honest with you. So like I said, if you guys can get into a good district that have good resources, I would say do it. But that's just being honest. But the good thing is, getting my years of experience, and I'm definitely looking to move on. But that's just been my experience working for a school district for like a year and a half. Just even getting basic things like certification paid for, that's red tape. Where, other places sometimes it's a little bit easier to get educational training. In my district, you have a lot of people that's been there for years and that's kind of hanging on to those positions to retire. So it's a little bit harder to move up. Plus, sometimes it's very easy for them to get stuck in their ways, and they've been doing things, 20, 30, 40 years a certain way, which means they're slow to change. So we use a lot of outdated and archaic processes and methodologies. That's really frustrating. And like I said, and I think too, another reason why I put up with it is this the same district that I graduated from years ago. So it kind of sucks to see how far my district has fallen from the grace that it used to be. And I had like a lot of family members that work there too. So it's more than just a job for me. It's actually personal, because I'm a product of that district, and it has definitely went down the tube. But at the same time, I try to roll with them through the punches, because like I said, they gave me an opportunity. So I'm always be thankful. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I'm not looking for better. And I got to look out for myself and better my career. So there's just some things that I wanted to share. I will do a part 2, because I'm pretty sure there's some things that I've left out or that I forgot to mention that I can't think of right now. But I will be doing a part 2, just kind of doing a series and just giving you guys my overall experience working in IT for a school district. But in the meantime, if you guys can do me a favor and like this video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and just let me know, hey, if you work in IT, whether for a school district or corporate or just working in IT in general, just comment below and let me know your experience. Thanks for watching. Peace.